I also want to thank the people from the town I was born and raised in, that shipyard town, War's End. They built the biggest ships ever constructed on planet Earth. And I'm very proud of them, and I hope they're proud of this play. I want to thank my mum and my dad. And last of all, I want to thank the Queen of England. And I want to thank her because without her, I don't think I would be here. I'll explain why. When they would launch a big ship in my town, they would invite a member of the royal family to come and make a speech and crash a great big bottle of champagne on the bows and then send her off down the slipway. And everybody got very excited by a member of the royal family coming to town. Even the communists got excited. But you know, it wasn't that long ago that members of the royal family were considered to have magical powers, magical healing powers. Sick children were held up in crowds to try and touch the garment of the king or the queen. So it's a Saturday morning and they're going to launch a big ship. I'm 10 years old and we're all out in the street leading down to the river. We're all holding little British flags, Union Jacks. And at the top of the hill there's a motorcade, motorcycle motorcade, and in the middle of it is a big black Rolls Royce, and inside the Queen of England. So I'm waiting, and she's moving down the hill at a very stately pace. And when she gets near my house, I start to wave my flag, and she seems to see me. She smiles at me and waves, and so I wave my flag a little more vigorously, and she waves back, and she holds my gaze as she's going by. She's really making contact with me. And I wasn't cured of anything. No, it was the opposite. I was actually infected. I was infected with an idea. I was infected with the idea that I didn't want to be in the street. I didn't want to live in this house. I didn't want to end up in the shipyard. I wanted to be in that fucking car. I just had this idea that I could have a bigger life in a bigger world. So here I am. So the story begins early one morning in Buckingham Palace. Aye, the footmen are frantic in their indignation. You see, the Queen's took a taxi herself to the station, where the poor is surprised by a lack of royal baggage. Bustle her and 3 corgis to the rear of the carriage. Why, the train is crammed with all Europe's nobility, and there's none of them famous for their compatibility. There's a fight over seats. I beg pardon, your grace, but you'll find that one's mine, so get back in your place. But where are they going? Oh, the porters debate. Why are they going to Newcastle? And the dare be late, for they are launching a boat on the tide and high tide, and they've come from all over, from far and from wide. There's the old Dalai Lama and the Pontiff of Rome, every palace in Europe, and there's neighbour at home. There's the Duchess of Cornwall and the loyal Prince of Wales, looking trushed and uncomfortable in his top hat and tails. Why, they haven't got tickets. Come now, it's just a detail. There is no time to purchase, one simply has to prevail. Or we'll get to the shipyards, or we'll end up in jail in the line.